The recording that you're about to hear is Laura from 4 years ago getting death threats. Death threats. She's been getting death threats every year in the spring for the last 4 years. I think last year I remember something about she was going to shoot the cable guy, or she accidentally shot the cable guy. Then it wouldn't be her fault, it would be all our faults because, somebody threatened her. I think maybe it was around the time somebody's going to have to look that one up. But this one here I found. This is 4 years ago. Somebody else has given her death threats. And she's going to call the police and lawyers, and we've never heard anything about this. But she tells you, she might as well just tell you where she lives, and because she's done that. She doxes herself. She tells you her name herself. This is all herself. It's on her channel. This is her speaking. I didn't make her up, like she's actually telling you who she is. She's doxed her house. She's doxed everything about herself. Like, nobody has to look her up, I don't imagine. I don't look people up, so I could care less where in the hell she lives or what she does. But she is, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but she's doing a pattern. Those kids that live at that house must be absolutely terrified. They would be. They really don't know what's going to be on the other side of that door, because of the attraction that she brings to herself. She's bringing all this attraction to herself. She's super focused on bringing it in. Like, she's asking people to pretty much do what... Really, she's picking a sentence out of a chat or a comment or a phrase that somebody said. Maybe something bad's gonna happen. She might even have been talking about you. Like, something bad is happening. The world's got a pandemic. So yeah, something bad happens every day. It's not all centered around you. So right now you've got it so that your kids are scared, you're scared, the dogs are scared. So maybe Laura, now if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But this is the third time that I've seen you do this, stage an emergency. Now, I saw a couple clips in the chat or whatever floated by. I did take a picture, but whatever. Saying, well, maybe Laura should, be sent to a hotel for the weekend to keep her kids and herself safe. Well, then I got thinking, what's a long weekend down there? Yeah, that makes sense. Laura's going to be all afraid. She's been on 2 panels. She got Makeup Mobster to back her up last night. And how afraid everybody is of being there. And Susan? Anyway, she is mortally terrified that, every time the door rings, it's going to be the police or somebody coming there to get her. But she's been doing this for 4 years, putting her children in jeopardy for 4 years, apparently, according to this. Makeup Mobster and her, Purple was in the chat, Makeup Mobster and Tiffany Marie were on last night. And at one point, Makeup Mobster basically said, Heidi, I hope my son is like your son and stand up for his mother like that. I'd be proud. I'd be proud to call that my son. Heidi, you did a good job raising that boy. Well, Makeup Mobster, this is how far you have fallen. You have fallen, well, it's not that you were even up there. I don't even think you were up there. You were just kind of tweaking it just a little bit higher than maybe Laura, just a hair above Laura. Not much, but a little bit. If your ambition for your child is to be rock solid, stand up man, like Heidi's son, I feel sorry for that son. I really do. I feel sorry for any woman that comes across him in the next few years. Because if that's the attitude that you want your son to have against women and against... And makeup mobster, you have two sons, or sorry, Laura, you have two sons. You want them to grow up to be just like that man? Not a man, he's a boy. That shows your character. That shows all three is. These three women. And Tiffany Marie, I really don't know that much about her, but she just agrees with whatever. So, think about that for a little while. That's pretty disgusting. This is what you want for your sons. Yeah, and Makeup Mobster.
Numbered. So I just want to make a public announcement that if I end up dead, everyone knows where to go to, and I will inform my brother, my family, and everyone else. It has been over a week since I brought you guys a video, or actually I think it's like a week tonight. So my apologies, but I am in the midst of a huge website for a celebrity poker star who is in the middle of tournament after tournament. The WSOP is next month, so I apologize. I'm probably going to be another couple of days without a video, so I'm warning you now. But I also want to say that if I end up dead, or you absolutely never hear from me again, or you see rumors that Laura Evans Lorcack is dead, tell the police, go to Chad Keller, he lives in Georgia. I received a death threat tonight from him stating that my days are numbered. So I just want to make a public announcement that if I end up dead, everyone knows where to go to, and I will inform my brother, my family, and everyone else before I call the police and his probation officer. But I take threats like that pretty seriously, so I just want it known and make it public. And I am going to post that on the website, so you can go to makingamurderle.com and